Today I'm making tops. A viscose blouse and a cotton t-shirt. For the blouse I'm using my romantic dress pattern from this video. So the front piece is basically the same, I just made it longer. But for the back piece I made it higher in the neck and also longer, of course. I'm not sure how long I want the blouse to be, so I made it a lot longer than I need, so then I can always shorten it afterwards. The same goes for the sleeves. I have no idea how long I need them to be, so I made them really long, and then I can shorten them. So my plan for the blouse is to use shirring underneath the bust and the end of the sleeves instead of putting in elastics. I will still put an elastic band in the neckband. So I'll be making 4 shirring lines, but I only mark out 2 because the other 2 I can just follow the previous line. It's my first time shirring fabric, so I made a test. I failed the first 2 times, but then I realized I hadn't fixed everything properly over here, so the bobbin wasn't placed properly. But once I got it in as it should be, everything worked out. The shirring turned out great, so now I want to put in the sleeves so I can finish the neckband and also measure how long I want the sleeves. I will add some shirring to the sleeves as well, but before I do that I need to know the exact measurement. I've adjusted the elastics. I'm gonna sew it closed and close the channel. Then I'm going to mark where to put the shirring on the sleeves, hem the sleeves, sew the sleeve and side seam, and lastly hem the blouse. I'll make 2 rows of shirring, one across this line and one right next to it. Now I'm going to close the side seam and the sleeve seam. I will sew this, then overlock it. I haven't decided, like really decided about the length of the blouse yet. I think I want it shortened by 10 centimeters, but I'm not sure. So what I do in the meantime is make a really large hem. I'll fold it 5 centimeters, then 5 centimeters again, and stitch with a long stitch, so it will be easy to unpick if I change my mind later. It's time to make the t-shirt, and for that I have this lovely cotton fabric, and all the neck bindings and sleeves, not the hem, but the neck and sleeves will have this very cute elastic band with this kind of bubbly edge. So I think that will look cute with this fabric. And I've also made a pattern. Got a front, a back and a sleeve piece. I didn't get enough fabric for long sleeves. I'll have to move this around and see if I can solve it anyways. Otherwise I have to shorten the sleeve. I figured it out. So now I can have my long sleeves and a t-shirt that's long enough in the body. So I'm super happy. I will have some odd scrap pieces, but I could always make something for my daughter or make a hairband or a scrunchie or anything. But the important part is that I can make the t-shirt out of this. So I'm very, very happy. So these are all the pieces: back piece, front piece and sleeve. I will sew all the seams on my overlocker except for the hem, which will be either a small zigzag or with a twin needle. We'll see. First of all, I will place the front and the back right side to right side and sew the shoulder seams. Then I will continue with putting in the sleeves. Then I will continue with closing the side seam and the sleeve all the way out. Lastly, I will attach the elastics in the neck, the sleeves, and then I'll hem the t-shirt. And then it's done. So it's pretty simple and a quick project. I've tried the t-shirt on, but it's a bit big under the bust, so I'm taking it in about a centimeter. (68 times 0.9 is 61 centimeters. I should have attached the elastics before I sewed the side seam and the sleeve seam. So this will be very fiddly, but I'll try it on the overlocker, otherwise I'll just use the regular sewing machine. I've decided I want one final little detail. I want to gather up some fabric with some elastic here. It's slippery. I finished the t-shirt, but to be honest with you, I don't love it. It's okay. It's fine, but I don't love it. So I'm going to change that. The main problem is the neckline. It's not deep enough and it's not tight enough. The pattern I used is for a sort of loose fitting t-shirt, and it's great for that. But for this t-shirt, for the vision I had, I needed to be tighter and the neckline to be lower. So I've marked out the new line with pins. I'm going to do the same to the other side. Then I'm going to sew this with a zigzag on the regular sewing machine. I'm going to try it out and see if I like the new changes. And when I'm happy with it, I'm going to overlock the entire seam so I can get rid of the excess fabric and get a nice seam. So I'll need some seam allowance too, about 0.5 centimeter. I think will be enough.